sprinkle in front. Alexi takes it strong to the cup.
Here in the inside, Stanley
Oh, nice pirouette off the glass, off the crossover.
What a block from Jared Dirijo, pero ang goal!
Oh, big block.
To work with.
It's the basket. Make the slam. Boom.
Isang kabagot!
Forward ahead to RR. Bang! Bang!
On this first day of the new lunar year, we've got some PBA action from the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Doubleheader tayo sa holiday na ito. Kia Picanto naghahanda na makipagbakbakan sa Blackwater Elite. Itong matchup na ito, it's been a great one. 9 times they've met. 5-4 ang lamang ng Kia against Blackwater. So Blackwater looking to tie up this head-to-head sa araw na ito. Blackwater has been a surpriser in this conference so far, beating two big teams, Ginebra and San Miguel, as well as Rain or Shine. Ito namang Kia Picanto did beat Rain or Shine, but it hasn't been a great season or conference so far for the Picanto. Gusto nilang makaisa against Blackwater once again. Mabuhay Pilipinas, Charlie Cuna, Dominic Uy, mamaya konti si Carla Lizardo, kasama rin natin dito sa loob ng Big Dog. Doms, pag Kia and Blackwater, alam natin, dikdikan yan.
Oh, sigurado ang dikdikan itong dalawang kumpara na to. You know, Blackwater coming off a big win against San Miguel Beermen. Ito namang Kia Picanto, gaya nga na sinabi mo, it's a new year, meaning lunar year, and they're hoping na magbago na ang kanilang fortunes because they've lost 3 straight once again.
That's right. We go to talk about Blackwater first. No? Ganda ng panalo nila last ball game. Who would have thought after a losing run, biglang San Miguel Beer, top team in the league ang kalaban nila. Nanalo sila. And one of the biggest reasons was this guy, Michael D. Gregorio, just putting up threes, driving to the basket. Career high, 26 points sa kanyang naitala sa game na yon. Keeps getting better and better if the games go on, though.
Oh, he's been very consistent. Itong si Mike De Gregorio, you know, ang maganda sa kanya. Lahat ng panalo nitong Blackwater Elite, Mike De Gregorio is there to be able to provide some points and to be able to provide some crucial plays in the end game. So you like how he's developing as a player if you're Blackwater.
Well, this past lunar year have not been the luckiest year para sa Kia Picanto. They have had some misfortune in almost every conference in the past year that has gone by. So Coach Ricky Dandan sa mga bata niya dyan sa Picanto squad looking to change their fortunes in this new lunar year.
Gustong pagpagin yung malas na naramdaman nila noong previous year, and they're hoping that this could be the start. And that's the way to look at it. You know, at 1-7, you're Kia, you've lost 3 straight. You look at the numbers against Barangay Ginebra, obviously needing to move that ball around, needing to get inside. And there's a 29-point deficit at one point. You know, when Kia loses, it's really big, meaning malaki yung talo or yung lamang nitong mga kalaban. So they really want to get rid of that and really focus on the next 3 games, the last 3 games of this conference.
That's right. So Kia really will have its hands full. You know, you saw a while ago, you saw a glimpse of J.R. Reyes, ang big man para sa Kia. Talagang mahihirapan siya in this game because the guy that he's gonna face sa kabilang side, Poy Eram, what a conference this fellow is having so far. He's playing really great in putting up import-like numbers. Yung numero nito si JP Eram sa huling laban nila. Akala mo may reinforcement, kahit all-Filipino ito.
Excellent itong si JP Eram. 24 points, 18 rebounds, 2 steals, and a number of blocks. And he's been doing it inside and outside. Ang kagandahan dito kay Poy Eram, maalala natin, Charlie, kakabalik lang nito sa isang knee injury. So that's one thing that you like about him. No signs of slowing down. He jumped on the horse right away, so to speak. And you know, this is the building block for Blackwater. He's one of the cornerstones of the franchise para sa Blackwater Elite.
Definitely, no? Para naman sa panig ng Kia Picanto. The most consistent player, you know, it's been an up and down conference for everybody, but the most consistent guy has been that guy on your screens. You know, baka hindi nyo kilala mo masyado, but if you look at the statistics in the past games ng Kia Picanto, Rashawn McCarthy came over in that controversial San Miguel Kia trade, and he has really shown his worth. So got some minutes under Coach Ricky Dandan, which he didn't get with Coach Leo Austria, and he's been producing.
Actually, a lot of minutes as compared to his previous team. 15 points, 4 out of 6 from the 3-point area, 6 rebounds. At ang magandaan dito kay Rashawn McCarthy, consistent. He's actually the leading scorer for the Kia Picanto, and he's developing slowly but surely and also trying to be a better leader as the games go by.
That's right. So we'll see if McCarthy can put up his usual numbers against a tough Blackwater squad. We'll turn you over to our reporter, Carla Lizardo. She's at court. Anong balita dyan, Carla?
Gentlemen, we all know that these PBA teams treat each other like family. So kung may pinagdadaanan sila off the court, they go through it together. And in terms of these off-court events, these two teams are having very different weeks. Para dito sa Blackwater Elite, their owner, Mr. Josel Decia, is actually asking the team to dedicate a win to his daughter who will be getting married tomorrow. Para naman dito sa Kia, it is a completely different story. There are a team in mourning here today because of the passing of Coach Joe Lipa's wife yesterday. So kung mapapansin niyo, ang Kia, yung mga jerseys nila, yung mga players are actually wearing black patches on their jerseys. Para naman sa kanilang coaching staff, meron rin silang black bands in memory of Coach Joe's wife. Back to you guys.
Well, we wish the daughter of Josel Ducy all the best, and of course, our sympathies go out to the family of Coach Joe Lipa on the passing of his wife. No? We'll talk more about that later, but we'll get back to the game at hand. Blackwater Elite, you talk about the guys who have been producing. We talked about Di Gregorio, Poy Eram. We tend to forget this guy on your screens. Alain Maliksi, no? Gilas Pilipinas member din yan, was scoring in the 20s and 30s yung nasa Star Hot Shots pa siya bago siya pumunta rito. His offensive numbers, not so good. We talk about shooting. But he's learned to help out sa ibang mga departamento, Dom.
Tingnan mo naman yung 8 assists. Yun ang pinakamalaking bagay para dito kay Alain Maliksi. We all know he can score. We all know that 5 out of 17, malamang madami dyan. Talagang hand up in his face.
Correct.
And really face-up defense. But 8 assists for Alain Maliksi, that's the number I like to see. Because you know that when he's open, he can't take it. But him deferring to his teammates, getting his teammates involved, is the step into the right direction for Blackwater.
And I know he's also averaging 7 rebounds a game, no, from that guard small forward position. Itong si Alain Maliksi. And he's also gonna get some help now. The other guys from Blackwater will get someone back. Ito si Mac Bello. Di naglaro yan sa laban nila kontra sa San Miguel Beer. They could have used him. Well, they didn't really need him because they did win. But imagine if he was there. Baka mas na-distract na pa itong San Miguel. But his numbers are very impressive. 18 points, bunch of rebounds. And the coach Leo Isaac wants to bring him along slowly, make sure he heals from his injury. But I talked to him earlier, Dom. He said he's ready to go.
Well, Mac Bello, obviously, such a prized recruit. And their pick, na-injure na rin in the previous conference. They don't want to aggravate. They want to make sure that you prolong his career, be able to maximize his talents. And the only way to be able to maximize his talents is if he's healthy. So you got to rest him when he needs to be rested and recover for some injuries. So that's, again, a good direction for Blackwater.
Well, para naman sa Kia, once again, a team lacking in ceiling. Their tallest player is J.R. Reyes. He's been out as well for a couple of games with injuries. Nagbabalik siya sa araw na ito. So he returns, and then he faces a guy like Poy Eram, who, as we said, puts up important numbers. You have Toto Jose, you have Mac Bello, you have J.R. Sena. So powerful front line. Mapapalaban ito si J.R. Reyes, but let's see what this veteran can do para tulungan ang kanyang koponan.
Against Barangay Ginebra, 4 out of 11 shooting, 8 points, 5 rebounds, 3 turnovers. That's the number that he needs to watch out for, those 3 turnovers. We know that he suffered some injury this conference. They're glad to have him back the last time against Barangay Ginebra. Today, obviously, he was able to practice a little bit more, get into the groove of things, get into better shape, get into more of a flow. So I expect J.R. Reyes to play better in today's ballgame. He's the #1 big man dito sa Kia Picanto.
That's right. So let's see what he can do. We'll turn you over to our venue announcer. Starting 5 na po ang i-announce.
For the 2018 PBA Philippine Cup. For our first game, the Blackwater Elite are facing the Kia Picanto. And now introducing the starters for the Blackwater Elite. From Casuga, Davao del Sur, Edgar, number 10, John Pinto. Also, Edgar from Malasiki, Pangasinan, number 1, Mike De Gregorio. From Cagayan de Oro at center, number 7, Boy Eram. At forward from Balagtas, Bulacan, number 22, Dave Marcelo. And from Caloocan City, at forward, number 18, Alain Maliksi. Head coach for Blackwater is Leo Isaac. And now the starters for the Kia Picanto. At guard from La Union, number 11, Rashawn McCarthy. From Mati, Davao Oriental, at guard number 0, Reden Zelda. At forward from Cagayan de Oro, number 24, Glenn Cabuntin. From Iligan, Isabela, at forward, number 1, Jackson Corpus. And at center from Tiwi Albay, number 4, J.R. Reyes. Head coach for Kia is Ricky Dandan. The referees for the ball game are Amy Tokyo, Sherry Pineda, Jerry Dandan, and Nick Randido. This game is under the supervision regulation. The game is at 4. It's Blackwater versus Kia. We are PBA.
First quarter natin, hatid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Simula na ang labanan ng tunay na lakas. Ating mga starters, nakaputi ang Kia Picanto, Rashawn McCarthy, and Reden Selda in the backcourt. Jackson Corpus, Glenn Cobuntin, J.R. Reyes naman ang frontline. Kabilang panig, nakapulang Blackwater Elite, Di Gregorio and Pinto in the backcourt. Maliksi, Marcelo, and Eram. And Eram is first assist, 2 points mula kay Dave Marcelo, and that is the versatility of Eram. Now commands so much attention from the defense, and he knows how to move that rock.
Oh, you like how his ego did not get the better of him and try to do that little jump hook. He went for the pass, got the assist, and the team got the 2 points.
Jackson Corpus, pick up from the D-League in the third conference of last season, has been a mainstay. Mukhang tatagal na yan dahil he gives them such great effort and scores as well. That's a miss from McCarthy. Pinto nagmamadali, may numero mga nakapula. Kick out kay Di Gregorio. Bobbled a bit, nakuha na ni Zelda. That's a turnover on the Elite.
Oh, Jackson Corpus, I'm really impressed with his energy, what he brings to the table. Kahit nung hindi pa fully healed yung kanyang kamay, nandun siya, nakikipaglaban. Kung shoot siya, kahit gamitin yung paa niya, kung pwede lang sa basketball yun, gagawin niya. Kung bali yung kanyang dalawang kamay.
That's right. Well, Jackson Corpus, you know, in fact, let's see, no? Because they were calling him parang Junior Sakuragi. The way he plays now, the way he goes after the ball, plays tough defense at the post. And it may be a bit of a reach to compare him to the great Mark Pingris at this point. But still, the mere fact na naihambing ka dun kay Mark Pingris shows you what kind of skills Jackson Corpus has. So, you know, we're looking for good things from him sa laban ito, especially with the physical front line ng Blackwater Elite. Kailangan nila yung mga medyo papalag dyan katulad ni Jackson Corpus.
Well, I think skill-wise, obviously Jackson Corpus needing a lot more to work on. You know, the fundamentals, but what you love about him is his attitude. Look at that. He will go for every single rebound. Needs to polish the skills. Could be yung hinahambing sa kanya yung nung unang pagdating ng Mark Pingris. You know, still very raw.
Maliksi may tangan ng bola. 2-0 lang ating score. Minute and a half almost gone by here. And Maliksi looking to up his percentage mula dun sa huling laro nila. Hits his first jumper of the game.
It's always so difficult when you're as talented as Alain Maliksi to be patient. And, you know, when you see a little bit of an opening and you know na kaya mong itira yon at papasok. So that's really what Blackwater's been working on with him. I feel because of Henry Walker in the previous conference, he's learned also to be, kumbaga yung patience niya, humaba na doon. And this conference, humahaba pa. So you like that.
Was looking for a foul sa play na yun on the spin move. Referee did not blow his whistle. Needs to run back on defense as Rashawn McCarthy sets this one up. For the Picantos, it hit his foot. Referees probably didn't see it. Nakita ba? Nakita
Pag pinulot niya, doon magiging violation.
No, nakita naman pala. I think Rashawn knew it kasi kaya nag-hesitate siya pulutin. Parang, what's gonna happen pag ginawakan ko to? They realize na pag pinulot ng kalaban, easy layup yun.
Tinitignan niya kasi kung merong ibang kakampi niya na kukuha ng bola.
So Rashawn McCarthy has been unleashed, no, as we mentioned earlier dito sa Kia Picanto since coming over from the Beerman. There's Di Gregorio, unang bato. Mintis, bakbakan sa rebound, may tulak. Punta muna natin si Carla. Carla, you there?
Yes, Mike De Gregorio has an everyday shooting routine. He puts up 300 shots and then meron siyang ginagawang dribbling routine, and he does this even during game day. And he said that his way, this is his way of getting his rhythm, and he believes that confidence really comes from good preparation. And feeling daw niya he can't play without doing it. Kasi kung masama laruin niya, alam niya na meron siyang pagkukulang, and he likes knowing that he did everything possible to help his team get a win. Back to you guys.
Well, he made his first basket as you were speaking about him. So, as if on cue, sumagot naman si Zelda with the 3. But let's go back to Mike De Gregorio. Dom, kanina, kausap ko si team consultant Vince Hizon ng Blackwater. Nagsushooting si Mike De Gregorio about 2 hours before the game. Pawis na. Sabi niya, alam mo, this is the guy that we're trying to stop from working too hard. Kasi baka maubos baka ma-injure sa grabe ng workout niya. And you know, that speaks volumes about his work ethic and how hard he is working to become a better player.
You always want guys to be able to work on their ball game, but also there's got to be a balance of being able to rest as well. Yun ang tinitignan ng Blackwater Elite. And you know, it's really up to the team management and the coaches to be able to reel him in and understand what they're trying to do. Kasi pero tama din yung sinabi ni Carl. Alam mo, ang laking bagay nun eh. Pagka nag-prepare ka, and then maganda laruin mo, you know that you prepared well for it. Pagka nag-prepare ka, hindi maganda laruin mo, wala kang excuse. Because if you don't prepare and then hindi maganda laruin mo, may excuse eh. Meron kang titignan na dahilan.
Ayaw mo ng ano no? Kulang yung ginawa
Tapos
ko
pagka hindi ka nag-prepare, maganda laruin mo, tsamba yun.
Ngayon. Nice drive by Dave Marcelo. 4 points in the game para sa kanya. But you know, did you see that play a while ago? Habang nagkwekwentuhan tayo about Di Gregorio's preparation. Parang si James Worthy yata yung drive dito, si baseline drive ni Jackson Corpus. So angat, tapos kinaliwa. Ganda nung layup ni Jackson Corpus. So,
throwback
guys,
yun, ha?
Yun na nga. Diba? All-Star Weekend sa NBA. Coming up sa LA pa gagawin. So, tama-tama James Worthy yung napag-uusapan. Here's a steal from Nards Pinto. He's got Maliksi, and he drops it at the right moment for the jam! Maliksi!
And I feel that is because Alain Maliksi is one guy that has been deferring to his teammates, and one guy that also gets those passes is Nards Pinto. That time, Nards Pinto giving it to Alain Maliksi for the jam.
Nagbabalik ang PBA dito sa ESPN 5. Dribblers, open your money ball. Ito na ang ating Phoenix Pulse Moneyball question. First question ito. Sinong player ang kasalukuyang number 1 sa 3-point field goal percentage ngayong conference? Minimum 14 made. Number 1, Alain Maliksi. Number 2, Rashawn McCarthy. Number 3, Mike Di Gregorio. Pindot na. So yung leading 3-point shooter percentage-wise is in this ball game. Bahala na kayo kasi hindi ko rin alam yung sagot eh. Ang gagaling ng tatlo eh.
Basta naglalaro.
Oh, yun na nga. He's on the floor right now.
Ilan sila naglalaro.
Yun na nga. Bahala na kayo. Mamaya, malalaman nila. Pag sa-announce ko ng answer, doon ko rin malalaman. J.R. Reyes, out to Cobuntin. Ang tagal nag-aantay, hinihingi. Mintis ang tres.
Sinusubukan sukatin ni J.R. Reyes ito si Dave Marcelo. But Dave Marcelo, mabigat yan eh pagdating sa depensa. Hindi ganun kadali iurong. That's why J.R. Reyes trying to also figure out what to do. Usually J.R. Reyes likes to spot up.
Trying to remember kung nagsabay yan sa Barangay Ginebra. Kung nag-aabot pa silang dalawa but might have missed each other by a season. Maliksi baseline drive. Goes to the weak side. Boy Aram! Gets met in the air, and that's a foul on J.R. Reyes. Pangalawa na yan in a row. And, you know, that's always a problem because if he gets in foul trouble, he sits. Their next biggest guy is probably Russell Escoto, who's coming off an injury, was out for a year. Let's watch this steal, and this was the jam from Maliksi. Fast break na yan. Hatid sa atin ng United Auctioneers Inc., biggest auction company in the Philippines, ISO certified. Sa bidding, ikaw ang bida.
Boy Aram, I think it's just also a matter of time before he maybe looked at for Gilas.
But he's got the length, and this is the thing. Tatlo lang ang panalo ng Blackwater so far sa conference na ito. Yung isa, rain or shine. Yung dalawa, Ginebra at San Miguel. Sino mga nandun? Diba, Japet, Greg, Junmar. Pinahirapan niya yung mga yun eh. Pinahirapan niya sila because of his length, his timing on blocks. Diba? And then his desire to get rebounds as well, yung hustle niya. So, despite the fact na he's about 6'7", diba? Hindi naman siya 6'10", 6'9", ganyan.
But seems like he's got long hands. I'm not entirely sure kung ano yung wingspan. Usually yung wingspan, malaking bagay
Exactly.
yan.
Tsaka athletic eh. Diba? May talon, medyo quick mag-react. And that's why, yeah, he should get some serious national team consideration before we know it.
It's good to work on his game here. And, you know, you'll see it a little bit more when he's playing up against imports that are bigger.
Jackson missing both. And with his aggressive style of play, Corpus will go to the line often. So he needs to work on knocking it down more consistently. Cobuntin! Diretso sa basket. One-on-one play, Cobuntin yan ang specialty niya. Kaya nga very effective yan dun sa 3-on-3 national team ng Pilipinas because he can take that ball and create going to the basket. We've seen him do that. That was, I think, in Guangzhou. Yung nag 3-on-3. Kasama siya dun sa team na yun. Di Gregorio goes to Dave. Dave hook shot, tinamaan ni Cobuntin.
Mike Di Gregorio finding that mismatch when it was Dave Marcelo And it was only or rather, Kubuntin on him.
James Worthy. Ito yung James Worthy mo. Bumaseline. Tinan mo. Oh, sabay kinaliwa. Drive brought to us by United Auctioneers Inc., the biggest auction company in the Philippines. ISO certified sa bidding. Ikaw ang bida. Kataka yung iba nakikinig mga bata. No? James Worthy. Google lang ngayon. Ah.
Alam mo si Google, madaming sagot yan eh. Pwedeng nagiging doktor yan, historian, kahit na ano.
Lahat. Pero Google nyo, James Worthy baseline drive. Yan, makikita nyo. Ganun yun nangyari. Kubuntin. Another 3 on the way. And that's a second miss from Rainbow Country from Glenn. 3 points lang ang lamang ng Blackwater. Pinto gustong dagdagan. Nice fake. Pinalipad, dalawang players. Sinet up si Dave. And he can knock that down. He has proven that in their past games. 8 points na para kay Dave Marcelo.
So Blackwater started out this conference at 2-1 and then fell 4 straight losses. And after that big win against San Miguel, seems like they've regained their identity. They've figured out things once again. Kasi nung nag-2-1 sila, they were sharing that basketball, making life a lot easier for themselves. However, yung 4 losses, seems like they went back or took a step back and went back to how they were.
Yeah, a couple of those losses were really bad ones. No? Talagang sama ng laro nila overall. Pinto, nice save. Nakuha ni Maliksi. 5.5 remaining first period. This is just game 1 ng ating doubleheader here on ESPN 5 on this Holiday Friday. Mamaya may bakbakang Global Port at Magnolia, Pambansang Manok. Reden. Zelda leaves it for Corpus. May contact and looks like he was able to fish a foul from Poy Eram na nakatayo lang doon, no?
Well, sometimes when he's aggressive.
Alin reach it. So, swinerte si Poy Eram doon.
Pero, you know, itong si Jackson Corpus, because of his aggressiveness, the referees are always looking at what he's doing and where he's at. And he knows how to sell calls to the referees as well.
But that's his 3rd straight miss mula sa linya. So he needs to calm himself down. Recalibrate yung kanyang free throws. Some changes. McCarthy will sit. Dan Sara, the rookie from San Beda, is in the game. Maliksi, umupo na rin. Si Renz Palma naman, ang rookie ng Blackwater. Pinasok na ni Coach Leo Isaac. Senas also in the game. His free throws ni Corpus. Hatid sa atin ng Smart. Be there like never before. 0 for 4 from the line for Jackson Corpus.
Well, Charlie, also the standings. Blackwater 3-5 right now. So including this game, they have three games, needing to win 3 to be able to assure themselves of a quarterfinal seat.
That's
because as of now, they're at 10th spot.
And the last 4 teams are going to get out.
Yes.
Number 9, 10, 11, 12. Pinto, nice basket to stretch the lead to 8. 4:48 ang nalalabi sa ating first period. Dan Sara, kumilos patungong basket, iniwan para kay Jackson. Nice swing. Gets that layup. 4 points na para sa kanya.
He's so good at making himself available for that little dish off to be able to get the 2 points.
At saka okay sa kanya doon. Buong loob.
Oh.
Diba? He's undersized at the position he plays, but he gets it. Effort for this guy as well. Mike Di Gregorio, pinag-uusapan namin kanina ni Vince Season. Minsan, puro jump shot lang ginagawa. Ngayon, 2 drive na kanyang naipasok dito.
Well, that's also, you know, coaching na ginagawa ng Blackwater sa kanya. Trying to help out and let his game evolve and not just settle for those jumpers.
Be more versatile, ano? Oh, yun! Ganda naman ang pag-poke ni J.R. Reyes over James Sena.
Ano yun? Veteran move nitong si J.R. Reyes. Kakapasok lang ng J.R. Sena. Pagkuha niya ng bola, ginulat. Atake agad.
Boom. Tapos pabandang tira. Bonus free throw para kay J.R. Reyes na napunta rito sa Kia. Doon din sa trade na binabanggit natin kanina. Roshan McCarthy, J.R. Reyes, Ronald Tubid. Bumiyahe rito galing San Miguel. Pero yung napunta sa San Miguel, next conference pa yata natin makikita. Yung malaking mama.
April ba o May siya available after yung kontrata niya?
Isang kontrata niya. Yung sa isang liga. Here's Poy Aram. May baseline sana. Squeezing in between 2 players and he traveled. Dragged his pivot foot. That's gonna be a travel on Poy and medyo na-excite siya doon. Nakala niya kaya niya yung dalawa. Coach Leo Isaac on your screens, the veteran coach. He's been around. Tagal na rin associated sa PBA yan. 1986 pumasok as a player for Ginebra San Miguel.
Has one of the most distinct jumpers or way of shooting.
Iba yung form, no? Ba yung form eh. Dan Sara was looking for Glenn Cobuntin. Instead, napunta kay Maliksi. Problema, kalaban si Maliksi at nasa bench. Sa labas. So, balik ang bola.
Turnover.
Balik ang bola sa Blackwater. James Sena. Sabihin ko sana, automatic yung ganyan jumper. Di pumasok, buti na lang. Nakuha nila ulit. Renz Palma. Hey, you know, one of the lasting images from that San Miguel game ng Blackwater was Renz Palma. Drumive kalaban si Junmar Pardo, kinaliwa off the glass. Oh. Diba?
Ayan.
Ayun pa naman to. Red and Zelda naman to.
Hindi, pero parang ganun
Oh,
yung
parang
ginawa
ganun,
niya.
parang
Diba?
ganun
Driving
na.
hard, and then switching in mid-air, getting that left-hand layup.
You got these players talaga na di nga masyadong sumikat siguro ng college careers nila. Getting a chance here in the PBA. You have those rookies on global port that have been playing well. Diba? Si Mike Huico playing well for global port. You have Renz Palma. And then a young guy last year, Red Zelda, who made the all-rookie team. Smart move brought to us by Smart. Be there like never before. Cutting the lead down to just 4. Lamang pa rin ang Blackwater, 19-15. Dribblers, ang tamang sagot sa ating Phoenix Pulse Moneyball question ay Mike Di Gregorio. Siya ang top percentage shooter mula sa Rainbow Country 3-point land. Carla, anong kwento mo?
Coach Leo Isaac was very happy with the confidence na pinakita ni Poy Aram in their win against San Miguel Beer, where he scored 24 points and 18 rebounds. And Coach Leo actually shared na may tendency itong si Poy na madali siya ma-frustrate. So the coaches have been working extra hard to motivate him and get his mind focused. Dahil alam nila that Poy can easily match and surpass that performance as he grows as a player. Back to you guys.
Well, just shows you desire nga ni Poy Aram. No? Kaya siya
You know, when you're
frustrate
young,
siguro.
you get easily frustrated, and it's something that you need to work on. And it's good that the coaching staff of Blackwater is really trying to help him out with that. Alam mo, hindi pa natin nakikita ito si Mike Cortez.
That's right. He'll be in maya-maya.
Blackwater 5 assists so far in his first quarter. Kia with 2.
Carlo Laftimosa. Bagong pick up ng Kia Picanto yan. I think pangalawang laro pa lamang niya o pangatlo. And drives to the basket immediately. If there's one thing Carlo can do, it's put points on the board. And diretso sa basket ang ginawa niya.
Third game na ni Carlo Lastimosa to.
Third game.
Hasn't really found his groove yet dito sa Kia.
Yeah, but we know he can really score with his former teams na. I think naka-40 na yata.
Blackwater, di ba?
Oo. Free throws hatid sa atin ng Smart. Be there like never before. Ito si Mac Bello pumasok. Pinalitan si Mike Di Gregorio. At ang nasa point guard position na para sa Blackwater is Mark Cruz, the little guy from Letran. And we have a new report dumped from Carla.
Mac Bello is playing today after sitting out from their last game because of an ITB strain. That is the ligament that runs down the outside of his thigh from hip to shin. At sabi niya, nagpa-release na siya and he got to rest. So he's still feeling a bit of pain here today. So as much as possible, sabi ni Coach Leo Isaac na he wants to limit his exposure here in this game. Back to you guys.
Grabe, ang daming report ni Carla.
Grabe. Talagang nagsipag yan kanina. Inikot niya lahat ng players. Kita
Ang
ko eh.
sipag, ibang klase.
Diba? And, we'll hear from her more often.
Pang-apat na yun.
Exactly. First quarter pa lang yan, ha?
Tsaka kita mo ang kapal ng notes eh.
Mamaya, kailangan ubusin natin lahat yan. Sayang naman yung effort. There's the jumper from Laftimosa. It's a miss. Mark Cruz picks it up.
No strained ITB. Gaya ng sinabi ni Carla, that's something.
Look at that. Grabe yung talon. Hindi lang pumasok yung tira. But this guy can really jump. Ito si Renz Palma.
Kala mo may trampoline.
Oo nga eh. 3 on the way. Reden Zelda.
That's 10 points for Reden Zelda here in the first quarter. 10 out of the 19 ng Kia.
That's right. More than half. And it's only a 2-point lead for Blackwater. Kanina, 8-point lead. Yan ang biggest. Belo, ikilos kontra Tubid. Height advantage andun, pero bantay sarado from Ronald Tubid as usual. Pera Eram on the move. Drops it over to Sena. One fake and brings it up.
He has that ability that he's going hard to that basket but still able to look. Pero hindi nakikita ng depensa yun na tinitignan niya kung sino yung papasahan niya.
So we've seen, as we said, Sena, Eram, and si Belo, Marcelo as well. And then di pa natin nakikita si Toto. Toto Jose, Raymar, yung rookie ng Blackwater. So that's a pretty solid front line that they have, yung rotation nila dyan.
O bata pa pero solid.
Mark Cruz. gets his first two. They used to call him the Ant-Man noong nasa kolehiyo pa yan sa Letran. And hindi siya yung unang Cruz sa pamilya nila na naglaro dito sa PBA kasi si Marvin Cruz naglaro, nakuya niya yun. Tiga UP. Diba?
Also
Carlo.
had a storied career itong si Mark Cruz sa Letran. Won a championship if I'm not mistaken.
That's right. That's a solid Letran team na meron sila nun. The slide to the basket, Boy Eram, bago pa napasa sa kanya. May foul na, holding foul, Carlo Lastimosa. He's perfect, and since they're in penalty, Doms, it's gonna be free throws for Renz Palma. Check this out. Di Gregorio to the hoop. Power move yan. Natin sa atin ang Cobra energy drink. Tunay na lakas. Ano na? Si Eram daw ang na-foul, hindi si Renz Palma. Siya yung nag-roll to the basket, hinawakan daw.
Making sure that we're giving the free throw to the right person.
Tapos yung venue announcer natin, wala muna sinasabi, ayaw humirit. Inantay muna niya hanggang sigurado. Mahirap na eh. Diba?
Well, you like also how our technical head Eric Castro is there helping out the referees and our fourth referee also, just to make sure that, you know, you try to have, kumbaga, alam naman natin hindi pwedeng 100% ang officiating, but to try to get to that highest point that you can.
I think they're doing a great job so far sa conference
definitely.
na ito. Mintis ang pangalawang ang free throws rather ni Eram. So score is still at 25-21, 30 seconds just under that remaining. Here in the first period, Carlo Lastimosa says, set up muna natin. Tumayo ka muna, Russell. Didiskarte ako. Escoto trying to come over to set the screen. Bounce back to Russell sana, na-anticipate ni Renz Palma. And the thing with Renz Palma, if you talk to the assistant coaches ng Blackwater, tuwan-tuwa sila dyan kasi he prides himself on playing defense. Diba? Halos lahat ng player gusto tumiral ng tumiral. Siya, hindi, okay lang. He wants to get down in the defensive stance and guard the opponent. And look at that. They force a turnover, offensive foul on Russell Escoto.
That first play is really unfamiliarity between Carlo Lastimosa and Russell Escoto. And then yung pangalawa naman, yung pag-screen ng Russell Escoto, ano pa yun eh, still kalawang pa na nararamdaman ni Russell.
The second shot time para sa Blackwater. Cruz saw the opening, bitin ang tira. Offensive rebound and putback sana si James Sena pero hindi na umabot. And Blackwater led from the start of this game. Well, Kia did lead for a short while, but Blackwater kept it for most of this period. Reden Celda keeping his team in the game. Double digits na. Ang former NU Bulldog with 10 and 2 threes under that. Pero trailing pa rin ang kanyang koponan ng apat. Blackwater 25, Kia 21. Second quarter is brought to us by Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka, Doms. Alaska, Magnolia, mamaya may laban. Yung dalawang yan, natas yung San Miguel, and then, syempre San Miguel always in the talk for number 1, di ba? So those are the guys at the top. Rain or Shine also making a case for itself lately. Nice couple of games para sa Rain or Shine. But you know, Rain or Shine have the misfortune, I would say, of being the team that has lost to both these two, Blackwater and Kia. Yung kaisa-isang panalo ng Kia kontra Rain or Shine yun eh. Tapos itong isang panalo nga ng Blackwater sa tatlo nila came against Rain or Shine as well. So, we're just stating the facts here, Coach Kaloy and Jolly and the rest of you. Pero ngayon, they're playing well.
They're 5-1 against the other teams.
Ayun na nga, di ba? Offensive rebound play sana. Eric Camson shoving the opponent out of the way. So Camson nakapapasok lang sa start nitong quarter. Commits his first personal. Toto Jose came in the last few seconds of the first period. Andyan siya. Cruz, di diskarte. Pinasa kay Mac. Bello, 15-foot jumper sana. He lost it on the way up and he tapped it towards Mark Cruz. That's a traveling violation. Enough na kausap si Coach Leo Isaac, I think yesterday at practice, and in one of the reports was that he was telling his guys na hindi pwedeng balay-walain itong Kia Picanto kasi they want to be spoilers, which we did discuss at the top of the coverage. Nothing to lose na eh. They're out. They're not going to make it into the playoffs for sure. But they still want to make things hard for the other team.
You always want to warn yourself when you're playing against a team that's in 12th spot. And hindi ka pwede magpabaya. You know, we've seen it already. They've won. They've kept some games close. And you see the teams that did not take them seriously either natalo or dumikit yung laban.
Correct.
The teams that took them seriously and really played to their potential had a comfortable lead.
Correct. So you can't take them for granted. Once you do, they can make you pay. 3-point play for Camson cuts the lead down to just 1 point. Belo, naghanap ng papasahan. Tight guarding from Ronald Tubid, but height advantage, of course, with Mac. He goes up, gets the basket against Ronald Tubid.
Also just so patient that time. He knew he had the advantage. Worked his way around that post, got the 2 points.
Ang kilos ni Mac Belo, parang veteranong. There's a steal from Mac Belo. And he'll gently lay that in. Hindi na kailangan magsayang ng energy para dumaknak.
Oh, he's going to be called for a delay of game. Kasi natamaan niya yung bola pagkatapos niya na layup nung kinukuha na ng Ronald Tubid.
So just like that, it's up to a 5-point lead on back-to-back baskets from Mac Belo. Tubid, hindi ginusto yung spacing doon. You see him pailing-iling. Ito, height advantage. Malaki para kay Eric Camson. Baseline spin. And nandun yung double ni James Sena. Help defense. And
Nothing happened in that play. You could see it right from the start. That was not a play that they usually practiced in practice. It seemed like they just wanted to go to that mismatch against Eric Camson and things did not materialize.
And Rashawn McCarthy acknowledging that he should have done something about it. Siya yung nagtatayong point guard sa lineup na yan. They forced the turnover. Lastimosa, pumulot. Mabilis buwaba ang transition defense ng mga nakapula. They kick it back to Tubid. He takes the 3. Nothing there. They reset. Tres mula kay Ronald Tubid. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Sasagot sana agad si Toto Jose at nahawakan siya ng kalaban. That's gonna be a foul on... nasaktan nito si Russell Escoto. Might have gotten hit in the face. And they're checking on him.
Mukhang sa bibig.
Oo nga.
Tinamaan ito si Russell Escoto. They're gonna have to check kung may dugo yan. I tried to hold him down itong si Toto Jose. But Toto Jose, you know, he's one guy that will take it strong every single time. Looks like there is some blood.
Oo nga, may dugo nga. So let's see if they can stop that and if Escoto can remain sa loob ng hardcourt. But mukhang kailangan palitan muna siya, no?
Charlie, in that first quarter, 52%. Itong Blackwater, Kia with shooting 50% on the other end.
Ganda nga ng laban itong dalawa. Yun, oh, boom! Right on the kisser. And you could see immediately, no, nag-react si Russell Escoto. Escoto, a guy na minamalaf din, no? Even during his college career na nagkatama sa tuhod yan, to rehab himself. He's asking the trainer, nandiyan ba yung ipin ko?
Well, nakakita na tayo ng ilang mga manlalaro na natanggalan ng ngipin.
Wala, none tougher than Doug Kramer. He lost his tooth, continued playing. Nung natawag na yung tsaka niya pinulit yung ngipin niya, di ba? Free throw is brought to us by Smart. Be there like never before. Toto Jose. Nag-abot sa college naman yan, no? Toto Jose at Russell Escoto sa FU, di ba? So they used to be teammates. Obviously, no harm meant sa
Baka
play na yun.
nagkatamaan na rin sa ensayo dati yan.
Malamang. The way they both play, no? Nice feed inside to McCarthy. Sinupalpal ni James Sen. Ang ngunit, meron ng pito ang ating baseline referee. That's referee Tangkion.
Both teams not shooting well from the free throw line in that first quarter. 2 out of 6 para sa Blackwater. 3 out of 9 naman para sa Kia.
Dun sa 5 misses, 6 misses pala ng Kia. 4 dun kay
Jackson Corpus.
Jackson Corpus. Rashawn gets the first of 2. Rashawn McCarthy, he's 28 years old from the old Westbury Panthers in New York. Free throw na ito, hatid sa atin ng Smart. Be there like never before. 1 out of 2 splits the free throw to make that another miss. 4 out of 11. And sometimes it's little things like that in free throw. Well, you can't even say that's a little thing. It's a big thing dito sa PBA.
Especially pag dikit yung laro. You know, you want to be able to try and shoot better at the beginning of the ball game, because if it goes all the way to the end, wala kang kumpiyansa pagdating dun sa free throw line.
Correct. McCarthy hands it off to Tubid. Yung papasok na yung bata mo. Mike Cortez is at the scorer's table. Next dead, pasok na yan. Carlos Timosa flipped it up and it misses. Looking to get another one, but he shuffled his feet bago na ipasa. Ganda sana nung intensyon eh. Nasa-set up na niya si McCarthy for the 3, pero natawagan na ng traveling bago noon. Cortez is in the game. Di Gregorio as well. Eram as well. 3-man substitution for Coach Leo Isaac, trying to keep his legs fresh. Di Gregorio yet to hit a 3 in this game. Muntik na naman makaagaw ang Kia. Ayun na, sinetap na si Mike. But he misses that. Offensive rebound. Belo, hinarang ko sa ni Eram Coraway. Pinadaan mo na si Poy. Sa kanya tinira.
I felt that Poy Eram could have rotated that basketball a lot quicker to the other side. Get a better option. Luckily for them, they kept on it. They kept with that possession. Nakakuha silang offensive rebound at 2 points.
Well, it's those extra effort plays that can get you victories dito sa liga natin. 2-bit jumper. Missed on this one. Hit one a while ago. Raymar Jose the rebound up to Belo. They go back to Mac. Tapik ni McCarthy. Bola nasa Blackwater pa rin. And we'll turn you over once again to Carla.
I got to check on Rosella's photo and he has a cut on his lip and there was a lot of blood kaya pinabalik na muna siya sa dugout ng Kia. At sabi nga ng medical team nila that they can sterilize it. He just really has to rinse out his mouth. Pero sabi nila there seems to be no need for stitches, so he should be able to get back in this game. Gentlemen.
Thanks a lot for that, Carla. Well, good to hear that. Kasi
Bibihira tayong tawagin gentleman.
ako mo lagi.
Talaga?
Naman, oo, ikaw, hindi ko
Takot
lang
sila
alam.
sa'yo eh. Baka kasuhan mo.
Ganon ba yun?
Sir. Sir na lang.
Sir. Well, di ba kuya?
Huwag po.
Mike Cortez, the jumper. Way off ang tira na yun. Medyo pilit ang tira ni Cool Cat. Lead pass goes to Carlo. Stop and pop 3. And that one rolls out. Probably not the best shot selection in that situation for the Picanto. Belo. Okay rin yung ball handling ni Mac. Bukas si Mike Di Gregorio, but he missed another time. That's 3 misses in a row from him.
They haven't really been too successful dito sa 5 ng Blackwater. They're going 3 big, but not able to maximize that height.
Well, both teams actually past few sequences do medyo sama ng pagtakbo ng opensa nila. And the score has been 33-28 for a while. J.R. Reyes. 5 seconds to shoot. McCarthy, put it up. And that's short, easy rebound para kay Mac Belo. Not a single white shirt near that ball. Cortez, tinawag ang play. Binigay kay Eram. Eram in the paint. And maybe took too much time.
Well, you like how Kia nag-collapse dun sa depensa nung nakuha ni Poy Eram yung bola sa gitna. Nagtulong-tulong sila para hindi makakuha ng 2 points.
Belo will inbound, 9.8 to shoot para sa Elite. Belo, baseline drive. Andun si Jackson Corpus to thwart him. Raymar Jose mintis as well. Bagsak si Ronald Tubid. Couldn't get his footing because he fell over Mac Belo, and Tubid is upset about something. He feels na dapat natawagan ng foul siguro yung nasa sahig.
Well, let's see.
And then nag-react din yung buong bench ng Kia, kaya naman natawagan sila or nawarningan sila. Let's watch
Great
that play.
block by Jackson Corpus.
But the play went on with Toto Jose. Ito, bumagsak si Ronald Tubid. And he fell. And Belo took advantage. Hinawakan niya agad yung bola, forcing the held ball. So they'll jump it up, UE against FEU at Nakuha ng Blackwater.
I'm not sure why Ronald Tubid was upset there. I think more than anything, not upset at the opposing team, but at the referees.
Now it's Toto. He'll take that lefty hook. Offline ang kanyang tira. Who's gonna break this score? 33-28. Kanina pa yan. McCarthy said, let me just take it. But it rolls out.
Walang flow yung opensa nitong Kia.
And look at that effort mula
Just
kay
one-on-one.
Jackson Corpus. You need to admire Jackson Corpus. Lost it out of bounds. Ball back with Blackwater. Late 5:39 at titira sa ating second period. Timeout ang tinawag. If you wanna ride yung sa Jamliner nga, go to the Kamuning Terminal Station starting 10 a.m. Make sure to line up early and have yourself stamped at both the pickup and the drop-off points, because the Jam buses will only transport ticket holders to and from the Philippine Arena on a first-come, first-served limited basis. So take note, only those who have themselves stamped at the Jam pickup will be able to board the buses going back to Metro Manila Terminal. So, alisto kayo kung gusto nyo makisabay sa Jamliner. Dapat maaga kayo. Toto Jose, strong drive, can't get it to go. Ando naman si Poy Eram, bahala nilisin yun.
Before that 2 points of Boy Aram, the score stood at 33-28 for about 3 minutes. So both teams were scoreless in 3 minutes.
Tubid. Pasok na naman yan. Tres para kay Ronald Tubid. Pangalawa na ni Ronald yan.
At may tinitigdan siya dun sa gallery.
Sino
Na
ba?
parang dinededicate na yung 3 points na yun.
Sino kaya yun? Mamaya, tinan natin. Kung makatres pa siya ulit.
Oo.
Subukan natin na sundan yung kanyang tingin. Boy Aram against J.R. Reyes. Nice pass inside. Toto Jose bobbled. And two strong once again. And Aram, same thing. And Toto Jose should shake Aram's hand because that's twice in a row na siya yung nag-follow up ng mintis ni Toto Jose.
You like how Boy Aram has just been helping out his team. Ronald Tubid just visibly upset.
Oo,
It looks
kanina
like he's
pa
going to be called for a technical foul.
Referee Tank yun. Di nagustuhan ang pagsigaw ni Ronald Tubid towards him. And true enough, technical foul. For this, respectfully addressing a game official, yun yung pag-describe ng ating venue announcer. So nasa linya si Mike Di Gregorio. Hindi ka mag-anak ni Ryan yan.
Hindi nga eh.
Di Gregorio.
No.
And Mike knocks that one down, and totally Mike 5 points in the game. Jose back to the bench as Dave Marcelo, who started the game and scored 8 points nga agad, di ba? Pinasok na ulit ni Coach Leo Isaac. Dave Marcelo came over in the Arthur de la Cruz trade with Barangay Ginebra. Tubid. Babawi. Jackson Corpus, Ronald Tubid, he gets that bounce to go. And you know, that's the way. Kung inis ka sa kabila, ganun ka bumawi.
Oo, dapat daanin mo dun sa trabaho, di ba?
That's right. He has 8 points, 2 threes. Saka yung drive na yon. Ronald Tubid, veteran in this league, has played well for every team na kung saan siya naglaro. But ito, isa pa to. Alain Maliksi. Maganda percentage shooting niya. 6 na puntos na para kay Alain dito at 7 ang lamang ng kanyang koponan. Under 4 minutes remaining. First half. Tubid 3. Another one for Ronald. 11 points para kay Tubid.
Back-to-back 3-point shots for Ronald Tubid. And looks like that technical foul fired him up.
Diba tawag sa kanya the Saint or the Fearless? Tama, di ba? Fearless. Fast, Furious, and
And the
Fearless.
Fearless.
Dati, kasama niya si Kagiwat si Helter Brand. Maliksi, mintis sa jumper, sa rebound play. McCarthy ang pumulot. But there was no one there in white waiting for him. Tubid, another one! You talk about fired up, that's the way to do it. 4 out of 5 from Rainbow Country. 14 points total for the veteran. And suddenly the lead is just 1. Blackwater have to watch out because Ronald Tubid is on fire.
Ako po si Mac Bello. Iniimbitahan ko po kayong manood at sumuporta sa laban ng Gilas Pilipinas sa February 22 at 25. Dito lamang sa ESPN 5. Laban Pilipinas, puso!
Well, Gilas Pilipinas sasabak na naman sa FIBA World Cup qualifier. Second window, Australia 22 dun sa Melbourne. Tapos dito naman Japan 25th sa Mall of Asia Arena. Dribblers, open your Moneyball apps. This is our Phoenix Pulse second the Moneyball question. Saan ipinanganak si Reden Zelda ng Kia? Number 1, Cebu City. Number 2, Davao City. Number 3, Legazpi City. Pindot na. Di Gregorio to Marcelo to Coolcat Cortez. Coolcat, napunta kay Dave. Dave, titira ng 3 at napakagat niya. Si Jackson Corpus, 3 free throws for Dave.
Experience para kay Dave Marcelo. Well, Jackson Corpus, sometimes because of his trying to anticipate the shot and trying to block that shot, one little pumping, napatalon siya, and Dave Marcelo doing the right thing, stepping into it, not forcing it, pinasabit lang. And that will be free throws for him. Free throws still a problem for both teams.
So tama yun. Nagbintis na naman si Dave Marcelo sa unang attempt.
That's
Ayun,
1 out of 4.
Okay, so malakas yung una, mahina yung pangalawa. So dapat
Sobrang adjustment.
Yung pangatlo dapat sakto
Gitna
na.
na.
Tingnan natin. Kamson back in the game para sa Kia. Corpus back to the bench. Third foul ni Jackson yun, no? Oh, 0 for 3 from Dave Marcelo. Para kickball, Reden Zelda. So, ang bola nasa Blackwater pa rin. 14 seconds shot clock. Well, they got nothing on those 3 free throws, but they still have a chance to get something on this play. Quick turn from Maliksi. Pabandang tira, wala. Eram. Credit 2 rebounds and a basket mula kay Boy Eram.
But unselfish play, pinasa niya kay Alain Maliksi. Nakita niya meron doon mismatch. Maliksi overcooking it a little bit. And Boy Eram just a monster off the boards tonight.
Ang ganda nung anticipation niya to crash the boards and try to clean things up. Toto Jose twice sa kanya. Ilang offensive rebound na kaya to si Boy Eram? Siguro mga 5-6 na. Hindi kasi yun doon, 2 na agad yun. Tapos 2 kay Toto Jose kanina, di ba? The 3 from J.R. Reyes.
7
Mintis
in
na naman.
total para dito kay Boy Eram.
Oh, di ba?
Mas madami pa yung offensive kaysa dun
Correct.
sa defensive.
Doing work on that side. Marcelo goes to Poy. Labas kay Mike. Could have taken that 3. Decides na ilapit. Naagawan tuloy ni Carlo Lastimosa. Ball is with him. He will challenge the defense. Get it off the glass. Carlo Lastimosa at his best on the run. Babawi naman agad itong Blackwater Elite.
Kia doing a good job of getting back on defense.
Napilitan umatras si Mike Di Gregorio. No? Dumami yung mga nakaputi bigla. And a bad pass. Cortez.
Miscommunication. Cortez just still hasn't found his rhythm so far in this ball game.
Dribblers, ang tamang sagot sa ating Phoenix Pulse Moneyball second question ay number 2, Davao City. That's where Reden Zelda was born.
So kababayan niya si Presidente.
Yes, sir. Well, there's a steal from Mike. And nakompleto na ni Alain Maliksi. Chance para lumamang na sana ang Kia, pero they threw that one away. Maliksi gets bumped by Zelda. And not happy is Maliksi going after Reden Zelda.
But Eric Camson protecting his teammate.
Tama.
Diba?
And,
Nakita niya, hindi nagustuhan ni Alain Maliksi yung pagbangga ni Reden Zelda.
Sumenyas ng possible flagrant ang ating mga referee. I think that could have come. Susugurin ni Maliksi si Lastimosa. He bumped into
Camson.
no, the other guy, Lastimosa. So, yun yata yung pag-aaralan nila. They're reviewing it right now. See if we can get that as well on replay. Here you go.
So this is Alain Maliksi. He'll try to attack.
Boom, binangga siya.
Naiwanan niya
Hindi
kasi
niya
si Reden
nagustuhan.
Zelda. Hindi niya nagustuhan.
Pag-ikot niya, yun, boom. Binangga niya si Lastimosa eh.
And then Eric Camson standing in between his teammate and Alain Maliksi. So just a foul.
Oh, that's it. Meron ba? May extra pa? Nantay pa natin. So foul on Zelda, no doubt about that. Pero the referees, pinaklaro pa kung paano i-announce yung pangalawa. Taking their time right now is it's gonna be a side, free throws siguro, no? Free throws ba? Hindi. Side court inbound niya para sa Blackwater.
Oh, wala pa sa penalty and it wasn't in the act of shooting.
So nothing else. Nothing else. Just a foul. So hindi na nila, binaliwala nila yung konting titigan pagkatapos nung action na yon.
Wala naman nagkatamaan eh. Wala naman,
Correct,
nothing,
correct.
no contact after that.
Tama.
So, referees allowing the players to show some emotion.
Now it's with Maliksi. Parang kanina, di ba si Tubid, yung emotion niya, chinanel na lang niya sa pagtitira ng tres.
Pero pagkatapos yung natawagan siya ng technical foul
Oh, early
for
on.
disrespecting an official.
Eh, ngayon, bumawi naman si Maliksi. O, sige, to score na lang ako dahil inis ako. McCarthy, baseline drive, kick out to Carlo. Tres niya wala sa rebound. Roshan McCarthy gets an offensive rebound to Lastimosa once again. Di makompleto. Sabi ni McCarthy, what am I gonna do to get an assist? Miss on the three from Blackwater. Nagka-confusion yung mga white shirts. Sa
One of the
rebound
things that
play.
really, you know, if you don't get a call, gotta be able to keep on playing. Carlo Lastimosa, still one thing that I feel, you know, he's such a great scorer, but every time he goes to the basket and he doesn't get the call, he ends up talking to the referees too much.
Mawala siya sa depensa,
Oo.
no? Sa play, no? So offensive rebound play. But
And not just on the defensive end, but he's thinking about it a little bit longer than he should.
Poy Eram will drive, go up strong. Look at that move mula kay JP Poy Eram. Agresibo, you know? Taking it straight into the chest of J.R. Reyes.
I like how Nards Pinto's coming in for Mike Cortez and all of a sudden pressuring itong si Zelda, trying to force a turnover.
Ayun na nga, oh, natapik pa. And Zelda looking at the referee for the call. Naunahan tuloy siya ni Pinto. Di Gregorio goes over to Maliksi and probably should have taken the jumper already. Too unselfish on that play. Oh! Dave Marcelo swatting that one away. They go back the other way. Alain Maliksi. Oh! Nasa out mula sa likod. Glenn Cobuntin. May senyas na naman ang possible flagrant. Obviously, that was momentum carrying Cobuntin.
I was going to say, Blackwater has to make sure that they scored on that opportunity.
Oo.
That was a 3-on-2 fast break. 3-on-1
Oo,
initially.
Initially, may nakahabol lang na isa eh. And Maliksi might have been better off just handing it off to the guy on the left. Pero
Spacing ang naging problema that time ng Blackwater. Making it a little bit easier for Kia to delay and wait for their teammates to get back.
only 7.5 seconds remaining in the first half. Ito yung nangyari. Cobuntin hahabol pero yun.
Well, he was trying to run back.
Oh, F1. F1 called on Glenn Cobuntin on that play.
Kasi nakaangat na eh. And bumping him in the air and then dun sa blind side.
Not too sure about that call pero it's been made and uupo muna ng 3 minuto. Si Glenn
Something you don't
Cobuntin.
really see too often.
Yeah.
May usually nakikita natin yung landing spot, 'di ba, pag nasa harapan ka, but that time Cobuntin trying to run back and Alain Maliksi nagkasabay sila dun sa posisyon. The referee's calling that an F1. Oh, free throws.
Mintis na
Free
naman
throws,
from
free
Maliksi.
throws, free throws.
Well, heading to that bench, nakita natin si Glenn Cobuntin at nasa lubong siya ng ibang mga assistant coaches. One of them is Robert De La Rosa. Anak ng dating PBA player si Bert De La Rosa. We'd like to greet Mrs. De La Rosa, yung nanay ni Robert at asawa ni Bert. Happy 65th birthday ngayon, si Mrs. Matilda De La Rosa. Happy birthday to you. 7.5 remaining. And napatawag ng timeout si Coach Leo Isaac. He wants a score before this quarter ends. Stretch that lead a bit.
Charlie,
Bago pumasok sa dugout.
free throw shooting nitong Blackwater. 6 of 14.
O diba? 8 ang mintis. Ito yung power move. Ito talaga bagay na bagay kasi power move talaga ito. Mula kay Eram, hatid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. 2-9 na lakas. I'll say Eram only has 9 points. Pero, di ba?
Pinagtrabahuan niya yun and you know,
Oo.
getting a lot of offensive rebounds. But he's gotten, by my count, at least 2 assists.
Saka yung mga screens, helping out on the defensive end as well. So 7.5 ang natitira. Mag-i-inbound si Mike Di Gregorio. They're trying to look for another bucket. Put some points on the board bago matapos ang second period. Pinto receives.
Don't have much time.
Maliksi jumper. Bounces out, Zelda the rebound, and that's it for the first 2 periods. Blackwater has managed to stay ahead of the Kia Picantos. After 2 periods, it was a 4-point lead at the end of 1. It's a 6-point lead dito sa end ng ating first half, and teams will troop to the dugout. Talk about things. We'll be back after the halftime break with the numbers. It's a 6-point lead, as she said. Blackwater 47-41 over Kia Picanto. Kia has managed to stay close on the strength of a bunch of 3-pointers that they've made. Saka yung bench rin nila nakatulong, no? Pero itong Blackwater Elite, yung big man game, umiiraw talaga rito.
Popoy Aram, definitely one guy who's been making life so difficult for the big men of Kia Picanto. Popoy Aram getting a number of offensive rebounds and able to score on those second chance points. And look at the 3-point shooting. That's what's really keeping Kia in this ball game. That's why they're only down by 6 field goals. Look at it, more or less the same. Ito nga yung second chance points, 12 para sa Blackwater. It's 0 for Kia Picanto. Points in the paint because of those second chance points, because of those little passes by Poy Aram to his mga kasama niya, mga big man, nakaka-score sila na dumadali ang buhay.
Those are the leading scorers. Wala pa nakaka-double digits for Blackwater, but they don't mind as long as everyone helps out. Tubid and Zelda, double digits na para sa Kia Picanto. 30-20 edge for Blackwater on the rebounding department. So they've really been using those big guys. We're about to begin this third period. It's brought to us by Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka, McCarthy, Tubid, Reyes, Corpus, Zelda para sa Kia. Kabilang panig naman, it's Di Gregorio and Pinto, Maliksi, Marcelo, and Boy Eram. McCarthy, di masyado, no? No first half. Just 1 point para sa kanya on a free throw.
Alam mo kung hindi na-shoot ni Ronald Tubid yung mga 3 points na yun nung second quarter, malaki na itong kalamangan ng Blackwater.
Nice baseline spin from J.R. Reyes to start the scoring dito sa third period. Di Gregorio have that tapped away. Butik na mawala ng tuluyan niyo kung pinabayaan niya. No? He had to run after it before it crossed the timeline. Pinto, kick to Eram. They find Di Gregorio all day, and then he makes them pay.
That's what happens when you shoot 300 shots every day. Nakita mo tong si Mike Di Gregorio. Right when he caught that basketball, he knew exactly where his feet were going to be. Jump shot, 3 points.
Automatic, no? 8 points na para kay Michael. And he gets that interception. Zelda, Di Gregorio, one-on-one. What's Di Gregorio gonna do? Oh, he's called for an offensive foul.
Not really one of the kumbaga strong suits nitong si Mike Di Gregorio is finishing that fast break. He usually finishes it against big guys and he's going for that little floater, but that time since maliit lang, dalawang isip siya. Tinitignan niya kung ile-layup ko ba to, will I go strong, will I shoot over him, or what he was going to do, and that's why he ended up getting called for that offensive foul.
He's still chatting with referee Pineda. Corpus jumper, that's one short. Not a single white shirt sa ilalim para makuha ang offensive rebound. Maliksi pushing up that ball. Di Gregorio wants 3. Sabi niya, okay, can't get the layup. Let me just hit 2 threes in a row. And this is the first double-digit lead in this game.
It looks like Blackwater definitely coming out of the gates a lot stronger, a lot more aggressive. 6-2 so far here in the start of the third quarter. In about a minute of 40 of action. Sigurado.
There's a halt to the action.
Si Coach
right
Dagdag sasabihin, kinakailangan mag-recover sa 3-point shooter.
Check out the team standings. Yun ang tingnan natin kung pwesto nitong dalawang koponan na ito. Nasa may ilalim. Pinakailalim ang Kia. 2 slots above Blackwater. So if the eliminations were to end right now, goodbye na sila. No? Bakasyon na sila dito sa Philippine Cup. But Blackwater realistically has a chance. But as you explained earlier, Doms, they can't lose anymore.
Yeah, basically they gotta win all 3 games, including this one, to be able to secure themselves a slot. Pero hindi pa nila alam kung anong magiging posisyon nila.
Oo nga. Baka may mga tiebreaker pa yan kung sakasakali. Really punched up yung mga records in that middle portion. Zelda makes his move. Reach in mula sa Blackwater. I think it's gonna be Alain Maliksik. At kung kanya yan, pang-apat na niya yan.
Holding foul on number 18, that's his fourth.
So, lahat ng mga laro natin ngayon, crucial na eh. From now till these eliminations, and it means something. Every game that's gonna be played. And 2 games each, as you said earlier, for these teams pagkatapos itong laban na ito. McCarthy, baseline, ang sikip, at naubusan na naman ang, ay hindi. Are they gonna count it? Hindi, o yun. 24-second violation nga. Na-shoot ni Zelda yun, pero wala nang oras eh. Tumunog na yung buzzer. Yung Blackwater and Lex sa Linggo sa Philippine Arena, tapos Phoenix sa Wednesday dito rin sa Big Dome. Kaya naman nandito sila Coach Topex Robinson para panoorin yung laro no itong Blackwater.
Maaga matatapos din yung kanilang eliminations, itong Blackwater. Kasi March 2 pa yung final elimination playing game natin. Playing date rather.
That's right. Two-bid now. Hit 4 in the first half. Bigyan mo na ng 5. Ronald Tubit smoking hot mula sa Rainbow Country.
Oh, he's definitely got his game going after that technical foul being called on him.
Bumaba sa 7 lamang ng Blackwater. Para naman sa Kia, Global Port at SMB ang dalawang susunod na kalaban nila. Alain wants it back and he gets it. Binawi si Alain Maliksik.
It seems like both teams wanting to shift into high gear pagdating sa ofensiba dito sa ating second half.
Dom, that's only the second 3-pointer para sa Blackwater sa laban na ito. Isa lang ang napasok nila nung first half. Rashawn. Asan yung mga puntos ni Rashawn? Ayan na. Nagparamdam na rin.
Only
Apat na
his
puntos.
4th point. First bucket. Kanina
first
free
field
throw.
goal. Correct. Isa lang ang napasok niya na free throw kanina. He split from the line. Pinto. Iniwasan ng depensa. Pumunta kay Eram. Up fake. Basket for Boy. Double digits na big man.
Boy, Eram. Yung fundamentals, nakikita mo, game in, game out, getting better and better.
And you know, a lot of people saw his career sa Ateneo de Manila. Nothing impressive. Not at all. Diba? As a backup for Greg Slaughter. You know, as a
Mahirap
backup
naman
big
kasi
man.
if you're backing up Greg Slaughter, when you only play 40-minute games, you want Greg to be playing at least 30.
Pero ngayon, pinakikita niya, no? And he's worked on it, despite the injury. Mike Di Gregorio natawagan ang kanyang pangatlong foul. Reach in sa pag-drive ni Jackson Corpus. Jackson at the line where he has had a difficult time sa laban na ito. 0 for 4 mula riyan. Free throws niya hatid sa atin ng Smart. Be there like never before. Jax finally gets that one to go. 5 points na sa kanya sa laban na ito. Alain Maliksik, labas muna. Pinasok si Renz Palma. Makibalita tayo, Dom, kay Carla Lizardo.
Sabi ni Jackson Corpus, his personal goal is to do everything to help his team get 3 wins sa kanilang last 3 games, or at least 2 wins out of those last 3 games. Sabi niya medyo nagsustruggle pa siya because he's still recovering from his hand fracture and he's far from 100%. Though he says he doesn't want to overthink the situation because it'll hinder his game. Pagpasok daw niya sa court, laro lang. Back to you guys.
Wala eh, parang hindi naman niya iniisip yung kamay niya. Panay nga ang palo niya sa bola, panay sa palpal niya kanina, agresibo pa rin. I don't think you can take that away, di ba? Kung ganun talaga ang laro niya, all out ang gagawin niya no matter what. On the rebound, tapikan ng bola. Sino? Ang last touch, Boy Aram.
Tsaka nakita mo nung una niyang pagbalik, heavily bandaged pa yung kamay niya. And you could see that he wasn't comfortable with that. And now, you know, his hands are free. That's why there's a lot more free movement as well para kay Jackson Corpus.
Jumper! Ronald Tubit, it's no-go. Pinto ang kumuha ng rebound. Palma was ahead of the back. Hindi napasa ni Pinto. Instead, he goes to Eram, who finishes at the basket, rewarding the big man for running down the floor that quickly.
Nards Pinto hasn't really been too big in scoring, but is able to orchestrate for his team.
Pasa-pasa lang ang ginagawa, no? Orchestration, Nards Pinto. And he was a former point guard for the Kia Mahindra franchise. They let him go. They put him on the unrestricted free agent list. And kinuha siya ng Blackwater. And look at him.
And continuing to orchestrate for his team. Actually, itong si Nards Pinto, 4 na yung assist niya.
Oh, diba?
Could have been 5, but Di Gregorio taking a dribble.
Corpus. May baseline drive sana. May contact. Walang Pito. Ayan na naman ang mga nakapula. Di Gregorio gusto ng 3. There you go! Mike D with a 3.
11 points for Mike Di Gregorio here in the third quarter. 2 3-point shots or 3 3-point shots for Di Gregorio.
Gumagawa na talaga siya at lumaki na ang kalamangan. 14, 65 to 51. A fast break with a lefty layup. Napabayaan sa tres. Pinasok na naman niya. You can't leave that guy open from over there with 6:39 remaining in the third. The lead has gone up to 14. Tignan mo yung jubilation. Ay, yung ngiti ni Pinto parang saying, nice one, partner. Ang galing natin, di ba?
Definitely appreciating what his teammate is doing.
It's a solid backcourt yung dalawang yan. And for a while, you know, Roy Sumang was there with that in that rotation. He's fallen out of it. Mike Cortez is that third guard na pinapasok. And any of those three can actually bring up the ball. So pwedeng mag-switch ng 1 and 2 yung tatlo. But most of the time na si Pinto is the guy who stays at 1.
Well, Cortez hasn't really found his game so far.
In this certain game. Pero may mga laro dyan na ang ganda
He
naman.
scored 12, 14 points, number of assists.
Tsaka siya yung nagko-close out. Pag dikit sa may dulo, doon sa mga panalo nila, well, like the one against Ginebra, for example, he's the one who closed out that game. Mike Cortez. Corpus almost walked with the ball. Nakalimutan mag-dribble. Tubid gumawa ng konti spasyo, pabanda, tira, pasok pa rin. So Ronald Tubid, he's still talking.
You know, he's all fired up, definitely. He's able to get his game going, 19 points already after that technical foul. But he needs to be able to keep his emotions in check and remember na natawagan na siya ng isang technical kasi he's too valuable to get a second.
Kaya yung conference high nito si Ronald Tubid, I'm curious because he has scored in double digits sa larong ito, sa conference na ito because of the bigger role that he has here. But that's 19 already para sa kanya. And the way he's shooting, malamang hindi pa yan ang huling mga puntos niya. Oh, offensive foul ang tinawag kontra kay Jackson Corpus and Renz Palma able to fish a foul mula sa kanya. Mukhang nasiko si Renz Palma. And Corpus.
Charlie, 13 points ang conference high nitong si Ronald Tubid.
Oh, so ngayon ito na. 19 na. 3 fouls on Jack Corpus. 12-point lead ang pinoprotektahan nitong Blackwater. Gusto pa nilang dagdagan yan. James Sena was trapped. Went to Di Gregorio who put it up for 3. No go. McCarthy the rebound. 5.5 in the third. McCarthy to the hoop.
Well, he's trying to go to work. You know, Ronald Tubid needs some help in terms of the scoring.
Well, he needs to go to work. Kasi yan na naman yung double digits na yan. And a lot of times, pag lumaki niya ng ganyan ng lamang ng kalaban ng Kia, you know, they want to get it back so quickly. They take hurried shots. Yun yung tendency nila. Good defense there, but Poy Eram keeping it alive. Now, Renz Palma. Di Gregorio open from 3, decides to drive. Flips it up and in! Uy, nabagsak pa, sumenyas pa ng possible flagrant. Jackson Corpus, tumayo pa. Over Di Gregorio. And Di Gregorio's wondering, what happened?
Well, let's see that play again.
Some bursts of emotion. Here's a smart move brought to us by Smart. Be there like never before. So napasok niya. Nagbanggaan sila. Bagsak si Di Gregorio. And Corpus is the one who gets upset and stands over him. And we know in basketball, medyo disrespectful yung ganyan. Parang pinapahiya mo yung kalaban mo pag tinayon mo ng ganyan. Allen Iverson and other instances in the past. And emotions from Tubid, from Jackson Corpus, two guys who really just want to win this game. Ricky Dandan telling him to calm down.
And this is the thing that Jackson Corpus needs to be able to get over. You know, you like the emotion, you like the intensity, but sometimes because of it, because of his raw emotion, he can get into situations na mapapaupo siya.
Na F1 si Jackson Corpus sa play na yon. So 3 minuto siya na makaupo. Kanina, si Glenn Cobontin naman. O dapat 5 minutes na to, no? O yun, 5 minutes na nga si Jackson Corpus kasi 3 minutes kanina si Glenn Cobontin. So second flagrant na incurred by the Kia Picantos.
So makikita natin siya, fourth quarter na.
Yun na nga. Oh, tama yun. Kasi 4:59 na lang ang natitira dito. Mike Di Gregorio, this has been his quarter so far with 4:59 still remaining.
The second quarter belonged to Ronald Tubid.
Yan na nga. Pero ngayon, it's all DG and nakakompleto pa niya yung yung bonus free throw at ang kanyang total output so far. 19 points na. First time pumasok si Pedrito Galanza, si Bong. And on the curl, that's gonna be a foul on Galanza. Trying to keep up sa pag-ikot nito si Mike Di Gregorio. Kailangan kasi bantay sarado na kay Mike. Ramdam na niya. Feel na niya yung
Can't
init ng
use your
kanyang kamay.
hands. You gotta be able to push him out with your body and clear that screen. Kasi nangyayari dyan, syempre ididikit ka ng offensive player dun sa screen para makaluwag siya.
Well, Doms, pinalitan ni Mac Bello si Michael Di Gregorio, who got high fives all around and some applause mula sa fans ng Blackwater Elite. There's a roll to the basket, James Sena. You know, another unsung hero sa Blackwater has been James Sena. Solid na solid in the row, whether it's defense or offense.
Well, going big this time. Whenever they put Mac Bello at the 3 spot, that's the time Blackwater wants to go big.
Two with three. Too strong para sa kanya. At Sena kumuha ng rebound.
And just like you said, di mapa-offensiva, mapa-depensa, J.R. Sena okay with doing the dirty work.
Makes you wonder nga kung bakit di sineset up more often si Sena. Yung baseline jumper na yan, yung perimeter jumper na halos automatic na. Diba? When he gets it going. Pinto in the lane. Fades away. Bounces out. Pera one more time. Just bigger and taller. Dito kay Eric Campson, kinuha niya sa taas dyan. Di na nga tumalon, halos tiptoe lang doon. 7
offensive rebounds now for Boy Eram. And most of his 15 points nanggaling dun sa offensive rebound.
Correct. Double-double na siya. Ano? Sigurado. McCarthy the spin. Nothing there. One and done. All the defensive rebounds gobbled up ng Blackwater guys. And the lead is up to 17 at this juncture. Papasa sana sa loop. Papunta kay Mac Bello. Tapik palabas. Hindi. Wala pa na nakatapik. So miscue on the entry pass. Let's watch this. The miss from Pinto. And look at Poy Eram. Basically, just skipping around, getting that ball, put back, high sa tibay rebound, brought to us by Eagles Cement. High sa tibay. Sabay ngiti.
Dinaan sa laki. Alam na yun eh.
Russell Escoto, 3. Way off on that shot mula kay Escoto. Really so much rough na kailangan tanggalin ito si Russell Escoto. Parang hindi pa nag-take off nga yung career niya rito. Second year na niya. Pero halos hindi pa siya naglalaro sa dami ng injuries na nangyari sa kanya. Promising player at one thing, part of the Gilas cadet pool, but it's been tough. Pinto.
One thing you need to be able to work through injuries, you know, that's obviously the biggest issue or setback for any professional athlete.
Poyaram called for the foul, and that's his first personal. Look at the way he's been able to stay from that. His team is up 72-55. Blackwater timeout. Well, third period has been this, guys. Mike Di Gregorio. Ganda ng umpisa niya. May dalawang easy incursion siya in the lane.
14 points for Mike Di Gregorio in the third quarter. Knocking down threes, taking it strong to the hoop, getting fouls, and still making them. Di Gregorio, definitely the spark. Kaya naman, 17 points na ang kalamangan nitong Blackwater.
Well, what a conference he's had. He was one of the candidates na maging most improved player last season. Hindi niya nakuha yun kasi medyo late na siya talagang nagpakita, no? Especially in the third conference. And the eventual winner was Chris Ross. But, you know, he's obviously in the discussion this early pa lang sa season natin kasi consistent na every ball game. Threat na talaga siya. Sa scouting report sigurado ng ibang mga kalaban, siguradong Di Gregorio nandun sa taas ng listahan. Or bandang taas ng listahan.
Sigurado, one of the top 3 kasi nandun siya sa top 3 in scoring para din sa Blackwater.
30-second timeout ang tinawag dito. 2:44 na lang ang nalalabi sa ating third period. Panoorin natin ang isang agaw, a steal. Brought to us by United Auctioneers Inc., the biggest auction company in the Philippines. Renz Palma forcing the issue. That's ISO certified. Sa bidding, ikaw ang bida. United Auctioneers Incorporated. Ayan, at maganda ng ginawa mo, binatuhan ka pa. Ganun na ngayon eh.
Usually ganun eh.
Pero panahon mo, hindi pa ganun eh.
Either hampas sa puwet or batok.
Pero okay pa yun eh. Yung sa baba, sa ulo, medyo... Anyway, Carla, anong balita dyan?
You know, for majority of Kia's games, sa third quarter talaga sila nagkakaproblema. Kaya nung nag-huddle sila, Coach Ricky Dandan really made an effort to motivate his team. Sabi niya, lumaban kayo, parang nagbago yung body language nyo. Ang bigat-bigat nyo na gumalaw sa court. You really have to fight through this. Back to you guys.
Well, true. And there's a nice steal mula kay Carlos Timosa. Passes it ahead. Makakuha ba ni Rafael? He finally does. But look, the defense of Blackwater is back.
Well, Coach Leo doing a good job of keeping fresh legs on the court.
Solid drive mula kay Reden Zelda. Gets the two at meron pang foul mula kay Raymar Jose na bagong pasok dito. First personal ni Raymar Jose yan. Free throws for Reden Zelda, who as we said was a part of the rookie team in his first year. A power move brought to us by Cobra Energy Drink. 2-9 na lakas. Nilinis pa muna ng bola yung rim bago nalaglag. Kompleto ang 3-point play. 13 puntos para kay Zelda. And look at the pressure defense. Lactimosa able to get it but passes to the wrong guy. Renz Palma, right place at the right time. Bello will attack mula sa kaliwa. Pumake. Hinulog para kay Sena. Ano meron?
Kicking on Eric Camson.
Okay. So reset. Hindi pala. 18 seconds pa rin sa shot clock ng Blackwater. 2:11 to go in the quarter. Mark Cruz, who played solid in these few minutes in the first half. Andyan na naman. Bello. Cross court kay Cruz. Sikip sa may baseline. Nilabas kay James Sena. Up fake. Kick out kay Cruz. 3 from the corner. Gets it to go! Patient offense from the Blackwater Elite.
5 3-point shots for Blackwater in the third quarter.
Siya lang kanina yan ha, first half. So naka-anim na sila total. Trying to catch up with the total ng Kia. Pero match na sila ngayon ni Ronald Tubid. Oh, si Ronald Tubid yung marami na pasok dito. 17 pa rin ang lamang ng Blackwater. 75-58 ang ating score. Time running down to about a minute and 20. In the third, Mac Bello was trapped. Had to go to Mark Cruz na binangga ni Reden Zelda. Agad-agad naman siyang pinulot.
Usually kasi pag depensa, sinusubukan mo to push him out and make him run out of space. Has a great setup job that time for Mark Cruz. 3-point shot. But that time, Zelda bumping into Mark Cruz.
Bello kontra Gian Cobuntin. Binigay kay James Sena. For the first time, Kia forces a 24-second violation. Sila kasi dalawang beses sila na ganyang klaseng violation. But now, good defense. And the energy up in that last play. Let's see if they can sustain it going forward. Coach Ricky Dandan, yun yung hiningi as Carla reported earlier. Carlas. Diba Jolas kasi yung uncle niya. Siya si Carlas.
Lastimosa so far with 5 points in the ball game. Turnovers so far, Charlie, in the third quarter. Blackwater with 4, Kia with 5.
So halos patas lang. Kaso yung shooting ng Kia talagang...
Mataas eh. Oh.
Hindi, ng Blackwater.
Sorry, ng Blackwater.
Yung Kia talagang bumaba. Pati free throw, yan na naman. Yung kanina pa sinasabi ni kasamang Dom. Parang kailangan ipa-enroll na natin kay Richard itong mga to. Tama ba yun?
Sabi niya.
Sabi niya. Sana nanonood ka, Richard Del Rosario. Parang iloko ka nito si kasama ko eh. Ako serious ako nun. Pass up ahead to Mac Bello. To James Sena. I really like that front line ng Blackwater. Coach Leo
Now
Isaac.
Kia sitting on a zone.
Coach Leo Isaac has that option. Really, 5 guys who can play really well in front line. Look at that. Renz Palma.
And even if Kia switch on the defense, itong Blackwater doing a good job of rotating that basketball, attacking the side, and then dishing off, layup, 2 points.
Totoo sa yun. Ay, sabi ko lang Renz Palma kasi ang ganda ng pasa ni Renz Palma sa kanya. There's a switch. Jose now on Lastimosa. Lastimosa kicks it out to Zelda. Knocks down the 3. You know, Reden Zelda, what I like about this guy, mula nung rookie year niya last year, nasa pakialam ko na score. He will play his game. You know, he'll take his shots when they're there. Diba? Under control
And
ang
it's
laro
difficult
niya.
to do that. You know, Kia You know, especially this conference has been in a lot of blowout games. And to be able to try and compete and have that same attitude whenever you're on the court, whatever the score is, mahirap yun.
Oh, at the buzzer! At the buzzer! That's probably gonna count. Huh? Kasi
I think that's
re-review
gonna
nila
count.
as a matter of protocol, pero mukhang counted yun. No? Blackwater have dominated this period, but Zelda gets that shot as the buzzer expired. What was a 15-point lead down to 12 pagtapos ng ating third quarter. Look at that shot. Straight and through para kay Zelda. He heated up towards the end, but still, they're down by 12 pagpasok ng ating fourth period. Fourth quarter brought to us by Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka. Bola ng Blackwater Elite, labang ng 12. 77-65. Charlie Cuna po kasama si Dominic Uy at si Carla Lizardo. At ang all the boys and girls dito sa ESPN 5. Ito yung quarter scoring natin. Well, Blackwater has outscored Kia in every quarter so far.
A big quarter for Blackwater in 30 points for them.
Mark Cruz lost it.
One thing for Kia, you got to make your move early here in the start of the fourth quarter. You're down by 12, but you're within striking distance still. But you want to be able to cut that early.
Well, first two rito para kay Carlo Laftimosa on the run. He's got 8 in the game and the lead is down to 10. Ngayon lang ba pinasok si Marquis? Oh, first minutes of the game. Dito fourth period yan. That's the veteran who could really help them out. And let's see what he can do at the post. On defense, Macbello turns, shoots, blocked from behind. Marquis, ayan o, makikipaglabanan para sa bola. Jump ball yan. Jose and Marquis. I'm surprised na ngayon lang pinasok si Marquis.
Baka may iniinda rin. Then sinesave
Possibly.
siya pagdating dun sa dulo.
Quick substitution early dito sa fourth period. Mark Cruz will sit and John Pinto pinasok na ulit. But the big guns the biggest guns para sa Blackwater are still on the bench. Eram and Di Gregorio. So nagpapahinga pa muna with a little cushion 10-point lead. They'll be in before you know it. Laftimosa goes back to JR Reyes. JR spins. And that's a traveling violation. Binonstra pa ni referee Pera ang ganda nung ginawa niya. Parang sumayaw ng konti. Side step. Diba? Para
Parang chumacha
malaman ni
muna.
JR. Oh, para alam ni JR, this is what you did. Diba? Alain Maliksi, isa pa pala. Na sa big guns, pinasok na. Nauna na siya kaysa kay Di Gregorio.
Well, Coach Leo wanting to try and put this game away already. Para hindi na makabalik itong Kia.
JP Eram from the outside. Unable to knock it down. Kia gusto ibaba ito sa single digits. They need to guard this guy, Carlo Laftimosa. And they do. He needs to pass it out. Na kay Marquis. Down to 8. He on the move. Nahanap si Laftimosa. Bumitaw mula sa labas. Talbog, dalawang beses. Poy Eram the rebound. When Eram's underneath that way, I don't think anyone on Kia can out-rebound him.
Got to make sure he protects that basketball because people are going to try to swipe at it.
Natuto na nga no? Na hindi na binababa yung bola. Which is the weak spot of a lot of the big guys na makuha yung rebound. Yun yung pinapoint out ni Dr. J. Andiao nung isang araw. Kapartner ko siya doon sa game. And he was mentioning how the big guys like to bring the ball down, make the leather susceptible to steals or interceptions.
You're making it more playable for the guards pagka ganyan.
Di Gregorio, the inbound. Pumunta kay Eram. Pinto. Sena. Jumper in and out. Eram tries to keep it alive. He does. Maliksi. Look at Poy Eram. Credit 3/4 of that basket kay Poy Eram because broken play, wala na yun eh. He came from the left side dome and able to keep that one alive.
Charlie, in that third quarter, Blackwater Elite with 10 assists. 5 dun kay Nards Pinto.
O yun, di ba? So, scoring, wala siya masyado. But that's not the only thing you can do in basketball to be effective para sa iyong koponan. In fact, if you look at Nards Pinto's stat line, he hasn't even scored in this game.
And then itong Kia naman, that's why they were able to get 24 points also in that quarter, is because they scored 7 points off the turnovers. of the 5 turnovers of Blackwater.
Kobuntin, malakas ang kanyang 3-point attempt. You know, Kia is only down by 12, Dom, but they're playing like they're trailing by a bigger deficit. Pinto, siya naman ang kikilos. Wala pa rin. Para sa kanya, and dun sa rebound play, foul mula kay Poy Eram as he shoved away JR Reyes. JR Sena naman yung Blackwater. Jack Corpus back in the game. Markey will sit, and Markey just a short stint, not even 4 minutes. Zelda goes to Kobuntin. He'll take another 3. Can't get it to go na naman. JR Reyes, now offensive rebound. Now with Ronald Tubit, he's the top scorer para sa Kia. Out to Corpus, he stepped on the line. That's too strong as well. The ball falls into the hands of Pinto. Up ahead to Era, masyado malakas. Kitang-kita. He is
Could have waited.
6'7".
Could have waited a little bit, set up a better shot, because that's a tough pass.
6'10" kaya niya makuha yun. Dribblers, ito ang ating Phoenix Pulse Moneyball best player of the game, si Ramon Lupango. Ikaw ay panalo ng Phoenix Pulse Fuel GCs, Ramon. Good for you. Get some gas. Okay yan, kasi mahal na ng gas ngayon. So, pag may GC ka, ayos yan. 8 minutes to go in the fourth and final period. Mike Di Gregorio goes to baseline drive. Binangga palabas, nakita si Sena. Jumper, hindi pa rin niya mapasok. That's really strange na hindi na-shoot ni J.R. Sena. Kanina pa yung jumper na yan.
Well, look at Nards Pinto trying to keep that ball alive. Kaya nga nang sinabi mo, hindi pa siya nakakapuntos. Pero assist-wise, rebounds, and just heads-up basketball.
I'm sure he's still plus with that plus-minus thing. Diba? Kahit wala siya points. Cross-court pass! Kay Charles Chu yata pinasa yun eh. Dito sa PBA Rush.
Hoy, maganda nilalaro niya na, si Charles Chu.
Kaso wala, hindi naman sa PBA player. So, it's a 12-point lead, 7:32 to go. Timeout called by the Blackwater Elite. Well, especially against a team na malakas ang frontline katulad ng Blackwater. Frontcourt ng Kia kailangan mag-step up. Kontra sa Hinebra, itong tatlong forwards nila, hindi masyado magandang pinakita.
4 points each for these 3 guys. And look at the field goal shooting. Escoto 1 out of 9, Yi 1 out of 5, 2 out of 6 para kay Eric Campson. So it's tough. And we know that Eric Campson, you know, he can score. You know, a number of their games that he has played well, bigger chances na manalo itong Kia. And in today's ball game, basically the same story. But Yi and Escoto haven't really had too many minutes and too many attempts. Pati itong si Campson, 3 points only.
Sa madya kay Escoto eh, na-cut pa yung labi niya kanina dun sa siko ni Raymar Jose. So he had to be brought out. He had to stop the bleeding.
I'd like to correct myself. Nards Pinto already with 3 points in the ball game. 2 points rather.
O nakatuna nga pala siya. But still, no, yung assist nga niya has been really his main contribution sa kanilang koponan. Mintis si Maliksi. Look at that! Boy Eram! Parang may loop dito eh. Nang replay lang ng replay yung nangyayari. May nagmimintis na tiga Blackwater. Boy Eram swoops in for the rebound. Offensive putback.
Well, they got to do a better job of keeping him off the boards. Make sure that kung sino man yung katabi nitong si Boy Eram, itulak siya palabas.
J.R. Reyes once again. Out kay Kohobuntin. He will drive it in. Lose the ball. Blackwater not even forcing that turnover. The ball just bounced their way. 23 second chance points for Blackwater against 3 for Kia Picanto. Pero 14 pa lang din ang lamang nila. 6.5 to go. So
Still striking distance.
that's right. And Kia needs to just step it up a bit, make a few stops, make this a bit closer. Di Gregorio, to Pinto. Bigyan mo ng dalawa. Pwede pa rin tatlo kung mapasok. And look at the way these two, they're enjoying playing with each other. Nagturuan agad yung dalawang ngiti. Kanina nagyakapan. Nakita natin when Pinto set up Di Gregorio. Now, gives it back. That drive was brought to us by United Auctioneers Inc., ang biggest auction company sa Pilipinas, ISO certified sa bidding. Ikaw ang bidding, turo na naman sa nice one.
It's very important when you drive down that baseline, the other guys, because limited na yung options mo, hindi ka na pwede pumunta sa kanan, di ba? Katabi mo na yung baseline. And you need to be able to get an option to pass, especially if there's a help on the big man. That time, Nards Pinto making himself available for that bailout pass.
Credit also Mike Di Gregorio for actually finding him sliding to the basket. So, you know, some gunners can do other things. Jackson Corpus, ganda nung up fake pero traveling ang tinawag kontra sa kanya. You like the move. Kataon lang yung footwork medyo nag-falter doon. Carla, what do you have?
You know, Rashawn McCarthy was really challenged by Coach Ricky Dandan to lead the team, and he's slowly been growing into that role. Pero sabi ni Rashawn, alam niya it won't happen this conference, but he's continuously making an effort to remind his team that they need to stick together and play as a team even when they're down. And he wants to get the team to huddle together, not just have their heads down when things aren't going their way. Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Carla. Well, they need a little more from Rashawn McCarthy right now. You know, even if he's saying it's not going to happen this conference, it's got to happen in this game if they want to get back. The lead is up to 20. Tres, James Sena, hindi maka-perimeter jumper, which is his specialty daw. Pero tres, pinasok niya.
Yung calibration niya pang mas malayo in today's ball game.
Mali nga, mali. J.R. Reyes gets fouled inside, minti sa kanyang tira, pero titira siya ng dalawang free throws.
I think
Pangatlo ni Sena yun.
well, let's look at this play first. Nards Pinto finding J.R. Sena.
Ganda ng release. Ang free throws ni J.R. Reyes are brought to us by Smart. Be there like never before.
Well, I think what Rashawn McCarthy meant there is, you know, he obviously malaki yung responsibilidad sa kanyang mga balikat na binibigay sa kanya ni Coach Dandan. And he knows that he's embracing it, but he knows yung full potential of being that leader. Hindi niya makukuha overnight.
Second free throw, good red para kay J.R. Reyes. Atid sa atin ng Smart. Be there like never before. Yeah, you know, kasi you have to grow into the role, no? Una-una, alam hindi ka naglaro sa rookie season mo. So, bagito ka pa rito sa PBA despite your 28 years of age. And he's really just learning the ropes as far as leading a team dito sa liga natin. Sena to Pinto, 3 seconds. Sabi ni Pinto, tira mo na, pare. Sayang eh, assist ko rin yan eh. Pag pinasok mo.
Catch and shoot.
And Sena was just being unselfish on that play. Parang gusto niya ibalik kay Pinto who set him up earlier. But down to 5:07. 19-point lead for Blackwater. They look comfortable. Corpus will attack. Wishing for a foul, no go.
And Kia not able to go down. This is what I was talking about. Kinakailangan ko ikaw, Kia, yung frustration or yung paghingi ng foul sa referee, that should be number 10 on your list.
Especially sa conference na ito, nagtataka nga ako bakit yung mga nagre-react pa ng ganyan pag walang pido sa pagbangga nila sa ere, because that's the way it's been called from the start of this conference. And if 9 games in, hindi ka pa sanay doon at hindi mo na-expect yun, eh, siguro kailangan i-rethink mo yung attitude mo towards the game, di ba? Kasi, ano na eh, marami na nakapag-adjust. And most of those teams na nakapag-adjust, nandun sa may taas ng standings natin. Di ba?
And, it's always key to be able to adjust quickly kung ano man ang tinatawag ng mga referees. Well, Blackwater, one thing they adjusted well in that third quarter. They came out of the gates right away. And that's why they have still a 19-point lead.
Pinto setting up Sena. Missing that layup. Sayang, sabi ni Mark Smith. You saw him clap his hand. Ano ba naman yan? Lastimosa. Short shot is front rimmed and the ball goes out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be red ball. Once again, Kia calls a timeout with only 3:55 remaining and they're down by 19. Babalik po yung PBA dito sa ESPN 5. Nice crowd on this Friday holiday. Ito ating mga Mang Tomas Siga fans of the day. Hatid sa inyo ng Mang Tomas Siga hot and spicy. Macho ganado. That thing's really good, ha? Yung Mang Tomas spicy na yan, hot and spicy. Solid yan. Chiki Reyes nanonood sa atin. All the way from Bataan. Kabiyahe-biyahe na to si Chiki Boy.
Laman ng kalye. Ang kaibigan natin si Chiki Reyes. Nards Pinto, what a game for him as well. 6 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, and 2 steals.
Solid. Across the board of statistics, Nards Pinto. Imagine na-discard rin ng Kia yan, but found a home here with Blackwater. Di Gregorio, gusto pang dagdagan. Wala lang. Jump shot lang ako rito. Cool na cool. And you know, hardly any resistance on the part of Kia Picanto.
And
There was
also,
no switch.
you know, for your game to develop, kinakailangan meron ka rin mga kakampi na magagaling to be able to maximize that talent. You know, your rebounding, your assists, your points. It's very important to be all on the same page because basketball is a team sport.
Nice pass inside, but then he gave it up. Naubos ang 24 seconds, but since the ball was in play, tinuloy na lang. Referees do not call a dead ball. Under 3 minutes to go. So Blackwater's gonna move up to 4 wins. Kia will fall farther down, or further down in the standings. Pinto to Sena. And Pinto. Look at him smiling. Look at him smiling at Sena.
Finally, tinira niya.
Yun na nga.
9 assists
Napasok niya.
for
Napasok
Nards
niya.
Pinto.
9 assists. So impressive, strong lineup. You know, you have to love that lineup of Blackwater right now when they're clicking. Some guys coming in. Chris Javier, first action ng laro na ito. Mike Cortez, na sandaling-sandali lang pinasok ng first half. Pinasok na rin ulit.
Oh, what a game by Nards Pinto. 5 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists.
J.R. Reyes, who had a tough task ahead of him sa umpisa pa lang, nahirapan talaga siya because you know, it's not just a single-headed monster na kalaban mo sa front line ng Blackwater. Cross-court pass goes to Maliksi. And before, he would have taken that shot. But now he decides to kick it out. Ikot-ikot muna. Run the set. Chris Javier open from 3. Meron siya yan! Chris Javier on the board. Give him a 3. Look at that smile. We are in the last 2 minutes. These are brought to us by Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka. 26-point lead for the Blackwater Elite.
So 5-4, di ba? Kanina yung difference. 9 games na naglaban itong Blackwater at Kia. Lamang ang Blackwater. Looks like they're gonna move up that matchup to 6-4.
Hindi, lamang Kia, partner. So 5-5 na.
5-5.
Oh. That's the funny part if you look at it. Because Blackwater has had more playoff appearances, better records. But whenever they meet, or several times when they meet, it's Kia who gets the upper hand. Jackson Corpus, an unnecessary
That's what I was talking about. You know, because of that emotion that he shows, it may get him in situations that may be detrimental to his team.
Tama. And, you know, and for himself as well, di ba? Kasi magkaka-reputation ka na pag ganyan, you know. Mike Cortez, in fact, the veteran, umiling nila para gawa nitong batang ito. Okay, 5 p.m. Batangas City tomorrow. You want tickets? Call Gilbert Alea. Yan yung number niya. Alam na natin lahat yung number ni Gilbert. Tawagan natin Alaska San Miguel ng Bakbakan bukas.
Then on Sunday, NLEX Road Warriors kalaban naman itong Blackwater Elite. Blackwater looks like they're on their second game. Back-to-back wins for Blackwater Elite. And that second game will be the Meralco Bolts kalaban ang Barangay Ginebra. Meralco winning their last ball game. Ginebra naman at 5-4.
Yan po yung mga detalye tungkol sa Jamliner shuttle going to Philippine Arena. Tingnan nyo po yan. Kabisiduhin nyo kung kailangan nyo gawin. Magpa-stamp kayo. Huwag nyo kalilimutan, ha? Kasi pag hindi kayo nagpa-stamp, di kayo makakasakay pabalik. Iwan kayo sa Bulacan. Mahirapan kayo. Bumalik sa Metro Manila. There's Jack Corpus. And we love the way he plays and his enthusiasm for the game. But yun na nga. Relax lang. Kyle Drexler Napes is in the game. Huh? Kyle Drexler. Yung totoong pangalan niya. Diba? His dad must have been a fan. A.L. Banal as well from the Fighting Basketball Banal family is there. You know, Coach Joel, Coach Koy, Gab, Kuya Gab. Diba? Kuya niya yan eh.
Banal, one of the higher picks of Blackwater last year, still hasn't been able to find his groove yet in the PBA.
Parang may higop yung rim na yun dun sa free throw. Ael is on the board as well. So Chris Javier scores a 3. Ngayon si Ael Banal naman nandun na rin sa listahan ng mga scoring. Itong pangalawa hindi pumasok. They'll try to get Napes probably a basket or at least set him up if they can. Zelda to Jack Corpus who lost the ball. Actually the pass was a bit behind it. Lead pass goes to Napes. Sabi ko nga sa'yo, Tres, wala. Rebound. Kuha na ng Kia. McCarthy. Final score na lang inaantayin natin dito with 1:09 remaining. Ronald Tubid, who's been aggressive all night offensively.
Had a big quarter. Big second quarter for Ronald Tubid.
At saka humirit din siya sa third ng isang tres, di ba?
22 points so far for Ronald Tubid.
19 in the first half, di ba? Tapos isang tres lang doon sa...
14 actually in the first half.
14. So nakalima siya.
5 points in the third.
The beard. Pwede ba? Pwede, no? Kapal eh.
Mukhang yun ang inahabol niya, no? James Harden.
Mukhang ganun na nga. Ang tagal na siguro din nag-aahit ito si Ronald Tubid because that's the thickest we've seen. JR missing the three-pointer. You know, he can hit that. We've seen him do it before, especially when he was Barangay Ginebra. I remember he sent the game into overtime sa Mall of Asia Arena with a three-pointer. Miscue on the pass. Jack Corpus ahead of the pack at pababayaan na lang yata. Hindi, sinabayan pa! Tumaktak na lang si Jackson. Sabay tingin kay Renz Palma. Ano? Ha? Taas ka ba tumalon? Ako rin.
Jackson Corpus, the athleticism is just there.
It's there. It's there. And then he smiles. And now they're throwing the ball away. And Coach Leo Isaac not too happy about that.
You don't want to end the game like that. You know, you've had such a good basketball game. And you don't want to get into turnovers, especially you have a game on Sunday.
Actually, nag-react ng masama doon. Doms, nag-react ng masama doon. Si Assistant Coach Aris di maunahan. Tumayo parang, ito ginagawa mo, di ba?
Well, he's always been very active. Itong si Assistant Coach Aris di maunahan. Blackwater on their way to back-to-back wins. Una, tignan muna natin itong slam dunk ni Jackson Corpus. Huli pa dapat.
And he had to go up strong kasi kung hindi, supalpal yun sigurado kay Renz Palma. Look how high Renz got up, but Jackson, just a quick jump. At the line right now, is Jackson Corpus. The free throws are brought to us by Smart. Be there like never before. He struggled early mula sa linya. Missed 4 straight in that first period. And now misses another one.
A free throw has been a problem for Jackson Corpus.
Big win para sa Blackwater Elite. 19 points, 95 to 76 ang ating
95 for the win by the Blackwater Elite.
final
Well, just
score.
an 11-point quarter
exactly.
for Kia in the fourth. That was huge. And that's why, you know, remember if itong Blackwater made that last or early last push in the fourth quarter, basically led by Poy Eram, Mike DeGregor, and this guy on your screen, si Nards Pinto, who's been was busy orchestrating for the Blackwater Elite.
That was a power move we showed you a while ago, brought to us by Cobra Energy Drink. Tunay na lakas, yan ang ating final score. 19-point victory for Blackwater. And the guy we chose as best player of the game, Mr. Uy.
Nards Pinto, he started out this ball game really just deferring to his teammates. 5 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists para dito kay Nards Pinto. We know that Poy Eram was there. He had the points, he had the rebounds. Mike DeGregorio had the outside shooting, but they wouldn't have those without the orchestration, perfect orchestrating para dito kay Nards Pinto.
You like his statistics across the board, 5, 7, and 8. Good performance for him. So dyan nagtatapos ang ating unang laro dito sa PBA Friday on this new lunar year. First day, Global Port Magnolia coming up for Dominico and Carla Lizardo, for Randy, Bernard, Macy, Kenneth, Roy, the rest of the ESPN 5 people, Charlie Cuna. Thank you all for watching the PBA here on ESPN 5.